You're now listening to Sound Talent Media. Check out more shows at soundtalentmedia.com.
When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, like Skims or Allbirds, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and great marketing. But an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business, making selling and for shoppers buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. It's home of ShopPay, the #1 checkout in the world. You can use it to boost conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going through to checkout. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Allbirds uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/income, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/income to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/income.
The best dancers from across the globe are about to join me for the audition of a lifetime.
ABC Mondays. Do they have what it takes to compete and be the next Dancing with the Stars pro?
I'm here to win.
Nothing is going to stop me.
Our star judges will decide.
This is what hunger looks like.
It was 100% a wrong choice.
Robert Irwin hosts.
The next era of ballroom starts right here on Dancing with the Stars, The Next Pro.
All new Mondays, 8, 7 Central on ABC, next day on Hulu.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the podcast. I am so stoked to have you here. I am back from the wilderness of Oregon, and I am here to bring you an episode with my dude, Buddy Blues. Buddy Blues has been making content on the YouTubes for a little bit now, but he's been a guitar player for much longer, and he's been the owner of a magnificent beard for probably even longer than that, if I had to guess. I really enjoy his playing, his take on things, and this episode is way long overdue, so I'm stoked to have him on this week's episode. And trust me, I want to get into the meat and potatoes here as much as you do, but I have to let you know we're giving away another guitar. Yes, us over at Stringjoy are giving away a fantastic PRS Custom 24, and listen, you guys know me, you know I'm more about solid colors and not so fancy tops. Well, this one may sway me. Go over to stringjoy.com for all of the rules, all of the official entry methods, and drool over the images of this absolutely gorgeous blue 10-top Custom 24. It is stunning, and it has me rethinking my thoughts on exotic wood guitars. Stringjoy.com, Summer of Stringjoy for July 2026. Go check it out right now. Okay, without further ado, let's get into this week's episode. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Tone Mob Podcast, the show about guitar stuff, occasionally, sometimes. I'm your host, Blake Wyland. With me today, I have the CEO of the Blues, Mr. Buddy Blues himself. What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, long overdue. I'm sorry it took so long for me to stop getting distracted by a squirrel and ask you to come do this.
No worries, but thank you for having me. It's good to be here.
Yeah. Well, so I've seen your content for quite a while.
I'm sorry.
I've enjoyed it. It's okay.
Right.
We've crossed paths at various events without actually making the connection, because that's how those things go sometimes. And I'm like, get him on the podcast and get the dude's story. I don't know what your story is. I don't know when you picked up guitar, what drew you to all this, and when you started making content. I want the whole, from when you started to where we are today, tale. So let's get into it.
Ready? The whole thing. I'm going to take you back to when I was 4 years old. We're going to go from there.
Do it. Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Okay, I was born and raised in Beirut, Lebanon. Mm-hmm. And around the age of 4, my parents immediately put us in, it wasn't really music school. It was a teacher that used to come to the house to teach us classical piano. Mm-hmm. So we did that for a long time, my brother and I. And even by the age of 6, 7, I was doing, recitals and concerts. And by 10, I was doing my own concerts, like go see this kid play Mozart. And it wasn't fancy stuff, but whatever. Mm-hmm. And around 14, I realized that puberty had hit and classical piano isn't working. Isn't bringing in
Wasn't bringing in the ladies.
Anybody.
Yeah, or anyone.
Literally.
Yeah.
So I Googled, and that was new at the time. Googled the internet, all of it was new. I Googled electric guitar, and the first thing I saw was the Iceman from Ibanez.
Yeah.
I'm like, that. I want to do that for the rest of my life.
Paul Gilbert,
then,
give me that.
Yeah. And then an accidental encounter with my neighbor who was above us, one apartment up. We used to rent it out to the university that was across the street from us. He was playing what I thought was an electric guitar to a song I had never heard, a guy I'd never heard, some dude named Stevie Ray Vaughan, never heard of him. Pink Floyd, never heard of them. And I asked him, "You're playing electric guitar, can you please teach me?" He said, "First of all, that's a bass. Second, yes, I can." And he taught me chords and as much as he knew, really. But more importantly, he introduced me to blues music. He introduced me to Pink Floyd. He introduced me to the electric guitar world, the rock world, if you will. From then, I couldn't put it down, man. I couldn't put it down. We immediately formed a band. My brother ended up learning bass. He's still an excellent bass player. He plays in Dubai all over. But he ended up playing bass. I ended up playing guitar. And our good friend ended up playing drums. And from there, it's been a lot of gigs. I moved to the States after that. I was around 17, 18.
Okay.
I moved to the States, and then I formed my own band.
Wait, did you move with your family, or did you just
by
move?
myself?
Oh, wow.
No,
At
yeah, they
17?
disowned me. They're like, "Oh, he's doing nothing here. Send him somewhere he can become someone." So they just sent me to the United States. Good luck.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah.
It's a small country. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll find someone. So they threw me in Florida and left.
Right into the Gators.
Yeah, I haven't seen him since.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Yeah, and formed my own band. Used to go to blues jams, stuff like that. Formed my own band. And then show after show after show, we started opening for bigger acts. We started touring. I got called to tour with a big act. All of that was building and building and building for me to be a guitar player for the rest of my life. 2020, boom, COVID, gone. Everything gone.
Right.
In a blink. All my shows were gone. My resume meant nothing. He toured with John Mayall. Wow, great. What are you doing now? I'm at home, hungry.
Right.
So all of that stops mattering, if that's a word. And what I used to consume, I still do, a lot of YouTube, a lot of guitar YouTube. You name it. This show, I've seen it. Name any person that has to do with guitars online, I've seen it. So I'm a huge fan of it too, as well. So I thought, why don't I give it a shot? At the time, I was learning about pedals. I had never played pedals before. So I was learning about pedals. Yeah, never. And if I don't know what a compressor does, if I don't know what an overdrive is, I'm sure someone else doesn't. Why don't I teach him about it? It was never supposed to be a gear channel. And then the first brand called, and the second, and ended up online. Ended up with this, being a YouTuber.
Yeah, that's interesting. So you were that deep into your career before you had touched pedals really at all.
Oh yeah, I had done all my touring. Toured with a famous person. Toured as not famous, but toured as the main act. Toured as a support to the main act. Did it all. And then started getting into pedals.
Straight into the amp the whole time?
The whole time.
What amp was it?
At the beginning, it was a Fender Bassman. It was a 59, not a real one. It was a reissue 59. And then bridged, volume dimed, and low on the guitar. And then I moved to a Supersonic Fender, which was a 2-channel amp. So that way, instead of overdrive doing this every time at bars and venues, you can't really. Big gigs, you can. But 2 channels, 1 overdrive, 1 clean. That's it, the whole time.
The Supersonic, I think it was a 22. I think they had a bigger one too, but the 22 is
60.
the one. A 60. Okay, yeah. So I that was the first amp that I plugged a pedal into.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
The guy at Guitar Center was like, I was like, man, this gain channel on this Supersonic sounds pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I knew nothing about gear at the time. I was still searching for my first tube amp.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think this sounds pretty. He's like, well, if you think that sounds good, wait till you hit it with this thing. And I was like, what's this thing? And it was a TS9.
Yeah.
You know, old trick now, but at the time I was like, what is this? I had no idea. I bought that pedal and brought it home and plugged it into my other amps. I was like, that doesn't sound like that. What's going on?
Yeah. No, but it's incredible. Just like you said, that the drive channel on the Supersonic is really good. Really good. And I was talking to someone at Fender. They said they were considering of making that sound into an overdrive. I don't know whatever happened with that.
Yeah, that amp. I mean, it was a long time ago, and I had a lot less experience. But my memory of it is it was a really, really good overdrive.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I don't think that platform ever got the love it probably deserved. But
no, and you can still find them for $500-$600.
Maybe I need to get one.
You should
get one.
Yeah, I want to get another head. I sold mine, but I want to get another head. They're like $500 all day.
I think I should do that. Oh, wait, we should delete this part.
Yeah.
No,
Don't tell them how much it is.
8 minutes. Delete. Supersonic. Supersonic 22 sounds really bad.
Yeah, terrible amp. Never buy it.
Terrible amp. Don't buy it. Yeah. So when you first started on YouTube, were you like? Did it take off pretty immediately? Did you have like a good feel for it out the gate? You know, for me, I've done some demos.
Yeah.
I don't like doing them. I like doing the musical bit where I take and improvise something over some drums.
Yeah.
And I love that part. That part's really fun. I hate doing and I'm glad other people do it because I like the information. But I hate doing here's this knob in this position, chord, this knob.
See, I don't do that.
I know you don't either.
It's a comedy show. For me, it's a comedy show. And during this comedy show, I'm probably going to show you a pedal.
Right.
That's how I approach it.
I wish I was funny enough for that.
You are. But to answer the question of did it take off immediately? Absolutely not. And I didn't. I didn't think. I was hoping it would, but I didn't think it would be, because you have to understand. If you look at YouTube as generations, Marty Schwartz would be OG.
Yeah.
Okay, the beginning, the grandfathers, Texas Blues Alley. Those are the OGs of our business.
Yep.
Then there was the second round of people. That's the R.J. Ronquillos, the Rhett Schultz. That's the second generation, if you will. Then there's the COVID generation. That's when every schmuck on earth with a camera went on YouTube. That generation came in the transition period, if you will, of when you post an overdrive video, you get 100,000 views in a day.
Yep.
And where we are now, you post an overdrive video and you're lucky if you see 1,000 in a week.
Yep.
I came during this transition when we were going from posting that to posting that. So at the beginning, I had hot pedals, if you will. The 1981 DRV had just come out.
Okay.
So the company never reached out to me. My wife bought it for me as a gift. I just put it on the channel. I did a review or a demo of it on the channel. And that hit pretty quickly. Then came the Brown Protein. That was also new and hot at the time, and the buzz, if you will. And that's that era where clones were now moving from like $2,000 to $4,000 or $5,000. So my friend let me borrow a clone. So there was a lot of those videos that introduced me to people. People were introduced to my channel through those videos. And then it's just been a non-stop grind every day, filming, editing every day or every other day.
That was going to be my next question. Did the filming and editing come naturally to you? Do you enjoy that part of it?
Now, yes.
Okay.
Before, no. My first video is a 12-minute video, and it took me 6 hours to edit.
I mean, that sounds
that's
actually
half a day.
That doesn't sound too bad, actually, from my experience.
But it's one shot.
Yeah.
There's no different cameras. It's one shot. And I would I mean, English is not my first. English is my fourth language, so it's not my first language at all. So I'm thinking.
I barely speak English, and it's my only language.
So I'm thinking, man, this has to be perfect, or people aren't gonna, I don't know, accept you, if you will. Like, this has to be perfect. Your accent has to be good. I'm like, dude, look at me. Like, look at what are you trying to do? What are you hiding? Then I outgrew that.
I mean, I'll be honest. The beard was the thing that made me click. Like, that's a good beard. Yeah,
that's why I want to shave so bad. I can't now.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Takes me forever to get it. If you go back and look at some of the videos from this year, you'll see me slowly growing a mustache.
Yeah,
there's a bad stage in there for a little bit.
It's always the beginning. It's always
it's really
toughest
really
part, but then it's just let it be.
Yeah. So yeah, you did learn to love it though, because that's where I was going with it. Like, I don't like doing that as much as I thought that I would. If somebody was there shooting it and like do it, like, I'd be like, okay, this I could do. I can be in front of the camera. That's fine. Yeah. But the back and forth editing, the work that goes into that, like, I had to realize it was when the listeners have heard this story a bunch, but I was at Sweetwater for Gear Fest with all of my YouTuber buddies. Most of my audience is on audio platforms because that's where I started. I was in 2015. Recording video remotely was not a thing that you did. Recording audio remotely was brand new.
Yeah.
And I was recording in a fuel terminal with trains going by. And so I couldn't really do video even if it was an option. So I was like, well, I'll do a podcast. And reluctantly over time, I've started putting them on the video platforms because now I can record video. So yeah. But it was never my thing, and I went to GearFest, and I was sitting around with all my YouTuber buddies, and every one of them is talking about how they don't do interviews and they don't like doing them. I think there was one person who said they didn't mind doing it, and I was like, "Well, I love doing interviews. That's my favorite thing to do."
Yeah, doing the interview or being interviewed.
Doing either way is fine, but I like doing the interview. I like being they didn't like doing the interview. They didn't mind being interviewed. They didn't like being the host.
Yeah.
And they're all like, "Oh no, I don't do that anymore. I really hate doing it." And I was like, "What? That's so weird. Like, I love it." And then it clicked. I was like, "Oh, I hate doing what they're doing. Right. Why am I trying to do what they're doing?"
Yeah.
Like, why don't I just...
you are really good at the interviewing part. You are really good. Like, that's your forte, I think.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
On our platform, it's always you. Everybody goes to that.
Yeah, it's a lot of reps. I just reposted an old interview on my other show, Tape Spaghetti. I reposted one with Mike Mitchell from the Kingsmen. Yeah, and I can hear it's not terrible. I'm not like cringing when I'm listening to it, but I'm like, oh, I'm not as good.
Yeah,
yeah. It's because it was like episode, I don't know, 50 or something, and now we're on 500 and whatever. So reps helps. It's just a lot of reps, and trying to think about some guests will just talk, and some guests it's like you got to pull it out. You got to pull it out of them, and so you got to constantly be thinking of what you want to touch on because their sentence is only going to last 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's true. You don't know how to play guitar. I don't know. I don't remember. That's it.
Yeah, I've had that happen. They're like, I don't know. Like, oh, well.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, cool. Make it up.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, exactly. When did you start playing guitar? I don't know.
Yeah.
Who inspired you?
Ago.
No, nobody. I don't really care. No, most people who agree to do a show are into doing it for the most part. So it's a weird thing I've found myself doing, but I like it. I think it's fun. So I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'm gonna let you guys do real demos. I'll make little shorts here and there as people want me to.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah. But yeah. So what is when you're recording, are you going in direct most of the time? Are you micing amps in there? What's your setup look like?
It depends. If I'm doing, like, if I'm demoing an actual amp and it's a combo, I would mic it. I would mic it like 121 and SM57.
Classic.
Yeah, I would just mic that, but 90% of the time, if I'm doing like a pedal demo, I'm always going aux box or Boss Tube amp expander.
Don't get me started.
They sound great, man.
I love the tube amp expander.
Yeah, they sound great. Plus, I have them, like, I've got the aux box here and the tube amp expander there next to that light bulb. Mm-hmm. And I've got them all, and the cab, my main recording cab in the room, I have them all sounding identical. They all sound like a 65 Greenback, all of them. Mm-hmm. You tweak enough things to make it sound like that.
Yeah.
So really, it doesn't matter what I'm going through is going to sound the same. But some people like their amps and their combos and stuff like they like the visual of the two microphones, which I get it. Mm-hmm. They say it's different.
Yeah, and I get it because that is how it was intended.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
so it makes sense.
The best of how you're gonna hear it at the house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then, do you have a go-to amp for pedal demos, or do you change that out depending on it?
The Victory MK Clean. I
always
think
always a victory.
Yeah, I think before that I've had 3 stints. It's Fender Supersonic at the beginning, then the Silktone, the one behind you, mm-hmm. and then the Victory MK Clean. But when I got to the Victory MK Clean, it has everything I want, including the headroom.
Yeah.
Silktone's loud as heck, don't get me wrong. But it didn't have enough headroom for me to do like heavy fuzz stuff or a light fuzz even.
Yeah.
But they're all great. I still have the Silktone, obviously. They're all great. But the MK Clean, man, it's it for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like the Silktone. I haven't played the MK Clean, but I do have the opposite of the MK Clean, the Victory Kraken, which I love to death. I love that amp so much.
Yeah, man. No one does those heavy gain stuff like they do. Or the cleans.
Yes, yeah. Shout out Victory. I do like their stuff quite a bit. It's really good. I kind of like amps, as you can probably tell from this particular.
Yeah, that's a satellite in the back, right?
Yes, it got a satellite. We got a Benson Rev. I don't know what else is. Oh, that pedal cabinet, orange.
Orange, yeah.
I have too many, but it's fine. It's
fun.
It's for work.
Yeah, it is for work.
Yeah,
as long as you're not going hungry, you and the family at the end of the day, it's fine. You're doing great.
The kids, you know what? They can go a couple days. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what we used to do. They can live like us a little bit.
A little bit. Dad needs a new amplifier.
Yeah,
he's hungry for tone.
Yeah, cornflakes will do.
That's right. Think about my feelings, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I always tell my children. Now they're starting to take an interest in music, and one of them might be going to a school with like a heavy music program. So we'll see.
Hell yeah! How old are they?
7 and 11.
Oh, that's the perfect age.
Yeah. Do you have kids?
No.
Yeah. Well,
no, we had a dog, and that's it. He passed away. May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah, I don't think we want kids. I want this. I want this.
Hey, I did this as I was having a kid, so it was a weird transition period. It was literally I was building this kind of the shred shed kind of slowly. I was like, it was my weekend project. I'll get this put up, and then I'll get that put up, and I'll do this part. And then it was like, hey, we're going to have a baby. I was like, oh, I can't go slow anymore. I got to get this done like right now because that's his room where all my stuff is.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think you're probably making the right life choice for you.
I think so. My wife and I are on the same page. That was the first question we asked each other on the first date. You want kids? No. Great.
All right, cool. Perfect. Moving forward. Yeah. I mean, similarly, we were like, do you want kids? I was like, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
all right.
That's exactly. If you're on the same page, it will work out. Like she loves this stuff. She has no musical inclination, but she loves this stuff. And she buys me stuff. Like that PRS that's worth more than I am. She bought it for me as a gift.
That's amazing.
Like we encourage ourselves.
That's really cool. So is she a music fan though?
I think so. I mean, we met at a gig. I was at one of my gigs, so I hope so.
That's quite a story. How did that shake out?
Yeah, I was playing I had a residency at a jazz club every Friday, and it used to be every Friday, every Saturday. Then it was every Saturday and Sunday. Mm-hmm. So it was 2 nights a week, and she was there on the slower night, so the Sunday. The Sunday was like a jazz duo, and Saturday was the full band.
Okay.
So I told her, well, you should come see the band. Like it's loud, it's fun, it's people dancing, it's guitar. I just wanted to see her again, really.
That's
But
really
yeah,
cool.
she did, and then that's how we got married at the end.
The end.
Yeah, that's it.
That's pretty amazing. Yeah, my wife is similarly like has no musical inclinations, but she loves music.
Yeah.
She's a huge music fan, and that's always been a weird thing to me in a weird way, because I saw it and I was like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to do that. And most people don't end up saying they want to do that.
Yeah.
Or maybe they want to kind of, but not bad enough to actually force
Go
it.
through with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I still to this day, if I'm watching a concert, if I'm watching Eric Johnson live, I want to do that.
Yeah,
I want to be on
exactly.
that stage. I don't want to be here.
Oh man, I was at a show the other day, a metal show, a band called Monolord, and the riffs are just bananas. And I was like, oh man, I want a guitar. I want to play. Like I was like air guitar, and I'm like, I wish I was playing guitar right now. Yeah. It's in the DNA or something. I don't know what it is.
I think so. I've always said that, but science time and time again proves me wrong.
Yeah,
But I've always said that.
Yeah. So, what is your family like? Do they watch your stuff? Do they? My parents will like. My mom will be like, "Oh, I checked out your episode of this." And I'm like, "You don't care about tube amps."
My mom still does.
Yeah.
My mom still to this day does. I don't think my brother does anymore, which is fine. I mean, I get it. First, like few videos, he was there and like, yeah, you should keep going. And now I'm 500 videos in on YouTube. Plus, he's a bass player. He doesn't care about metal. He plays strictly just jazz.
Yes.
And funk and stuff. I mean, he can do it all, but like he's not gonna watch another Tube Screamer clone video. He'll be like, yeah, that's my brother.
Yeah, look at him
couldn't
go.
care less.
Hey Vincent, did you hear the news?
No, Rocky, what is it?
Maris just released a new pedal.
They're always making that good stuff. What is it?
They really did it this time. They finally released the Autobit X.
What the heck is an Autobit X?
It's a modular degradation and texture engine that's packed with 80s nostalgia.
What's nostalgia?
I don't know, but old people seem to like it.
Hey, I'm not old.
Whatever. But what does it actually do?
Sequencing, scratching, VHS delay, and a whole lot more.
I'm on Maris.us, and it says it has bit crushing too.
You know it does.
Dad, can we get an Autobit X?
Why, certainly, kids. Why don't I just log on to Maris.us and order one for you and for your brother and, well, for me, and, well, we'll get one for the whole family.
Yay!
How exactly do artists get their music on Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Tidal, all these services? How in the world do you get your music there? Well, in the past, you had to use something called a record label. But these days, you can use DistroKid. DistroKid is the absolute easiest way to get your music up on streaming services, and it's the most affordable way to do so. Not only do plans start at $22.99 for the entire year, that's less than $2 a month, DistroKid also does not take a cut of your streaming revenue, unlike some other services out there. Even better if you sign up by going to tonemob.com/distrokid. That's tonemob.com/distrokid. One more time, that's tonemob.com/distrokid. You'll get 30% off. That's right, 30% off their already extremely reasonable prices. So go to tonemob.com/distrokid and get your music out there. We are brought to you today by Sweetwater, specifically the Gear Exchange. You may have heard about this. This is a place where you can go to buy and sell your used gear. Maybe you got a pedal over there that's just kind of collecting dust. Maybe there's something you've been eyeing from the Sweetwater catalog. Well, right now is a great time to turn that unused gear into something you're actually going to use. Even better, if you sell on the Gear Exchange, you can keep 100% of the sale as long as you choose a Sweetwater gift card as your payout method. That is not too shabby because, Let's be honest, most of this buying and selling we do is just to fund new gear purchases, and that is a great way to reach a wide variety of customers and keep 100% in your pocket, or rather on your pedal board. So go check out the Sweetwater Gear Exchange and turn that unused gear into something that's actually going to help you write that next huge riff.
No, I get it too. It's one of those things that sounds kind of weird, but your family and friends support you in that they support you. They want you to do well, and they love you, and they care about you.
Yes.
But you can't, and I'm saying this for myself and other creators, like, you can't expect them to be as nerdy about something as you are when it's niche-y like this.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's why my dad listens to Tape Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Like, pretty consistently, because it's not a nerdy show. It's I mean, it can be a little bit here and there, but it's a pretty general music show.
Yeah.
And he doesn't listen to this one anymore because he doesn't care about the gear and whatever,
doesn't even know what a Kraken is.
Yeah, right.
Care less.
He plays guitar, but he's like, I don't know, that's not my thing. He just plays guitar, Not gonna watch Andy Martin demos and stuff.
Same with shows. Like, your friends, when you first start a band, they're gonna come to your first 3, 4, 5 shows. They're not gonna follow you to Indianapolis.
No. And you can't expect them to, because you think about it, like, are you doing that for anybody? Like, yeah, exactly. The things that you're a huge fan of, that's what you're doing it for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and I think for some people that can be a little bit hard to deal with, and like, no, just think about how you handle the art and music that you consume. It's the same thing for everybody.
Right.
Yeah. So what do you think? Are you Ryan Burke was on here a couple years ago, and he or actually maybe it was last year, and it was an update of sorts. It'd been a while. And we were like, wow, we've been doing this for over a decade now. Do you think we're going to be doing this in 30 years? Like, is this going to be the thing that we do until we're hobbled old men? Is that a thing that is going to be possible? And I hadn't really thought about that, because in my brain, I'm like,
I haven't thought about that. You just hit me right now.
What do you think off the top of your head?
I don't know. I don't know. See, I didn't do it to stop the live shows. The live shows stopped, but I was playing 5 gigs a week, 5 shows a night, and then I got married, and it was just not going to work out. She didn't really was against it, but I realized that I was just never home. Mm-hmm. So the shows needed to be cut down. But what I did was eliminate them. So now I stopped doing. I do like 2-3 festival shows a year. That's it. Mm-hmm. But like the gigs, the bar gigs, the venue gigs, those stopped. So what do I think in 30 years? And it stopped so I could do YouTube, obviously. But man, you really stumped me right now. What are we going to do in 30 years? I think the shows will come back. I think they never went away for many people. But I think the concept of the show will come back, rather than here's this perfectly timed and curated, and I'm already going to get myself canceled. I knew it.
No, let's go. Let's go.
Here's this click track to a laptop, perfect thing. And when I hit that low B, the lights are going to flash. And I think that is excellent and takes such an amazing amount of talent. But I think the more the raw shows might come back. And I think we all might find ourselves on stage later. So we're going to be hobbled old men, but not here, not behind the microphone. I think we're going to be hobbled old men on stage. I think we're going to go back to really performing, which is what we are. We're bards, essentially, aren't we? Just medieval bards here to entertain the masses.
I'm the weird one probably out of all the colleagues, because I didn't ever think I was going to do anything for a job.
Yeah.
Nothing. I thought music was simply going to cost me money my whole life. I didn't think it would ever pay a single bill.
Yeah.
And so I didn't pursue it as a career. I like recording, and I like writing, and I like that. I love being in the studio, and I love gear, obviously, but performing on stage doesn't do for me what it seems to do for other people. I've done it a handful of times.
Yeah.
And I love live music, and I love going to experience it, but I've played very little shows, and some people might like call me a poser or whatever because I talk about like gear in live settings sometimes, but
Yeah.
I've done it enough that I understand it, and I've helped people with their live rigs and all that stuff. It's not like a foreign concept to me,
Yeah.
but it's not the same as doing what you did, playing all those shows all the time. Like, you have so much more experience than I do with that stuff. And it's just not my thing, really.
But
I just always wanted to be in the studio, being a nerd there.
Yeah, which is amazing. But I don't know, because that whole you have to play 1,000 shows for you to be able to, for you to have, what's the word? For you to have the right to have an opinion. Nah. You could play a single live show and understand what works and what doesn't. That's the Nashville thing. You want me to get? I will swear to God, Blake, I will get canceled on this show.
Let's do it. Let's try to get
my
canceled.
career on this show.
Let's try to do it. Let's see what happens.
That concept is seeping into a lot. Because I toured with this name, because I toured with this, look at my list, my opinion is not more valid than yours. My opinion has more weight than the person that plays in the bedroom. Sorry. No, screw that. Absolutely not. That's not how that works. Your opinion, and your opinion are just as valid. Now, am I asking your univibe taste? And in front of me, there's a dentist, there's Jimi Hendrix and David Gilmour. I get that, but the whole concept of one person could have more weight on an opinion rather than, we're seeing that a lot on YouTube. I kind of don't like it. So regardless of how many shows you've played, you can 1,000,000% help people out and recommend stuff for a live setting. This could work, this can't work, stuff like that. I don't know. That's it. Went on a tangent there.
No, but I think
all upset.
I think there's something to that, though, because one thing I've realized, especially with the string joy stuff, is the amount of comments.
That's right. You are the string joy guy.
Well, I'm the other string joy guy.
Yeah, you are. Thanks. You guys make really good strings. Yes, keep going.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. The comments will give like, well, I've been playing for 40 years, blah, 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 blah. And then they'll go on some tangent.
Yeah.
And it's been kind of a weird, like, realization that's come over the years. A lot of the times when people are saying that and then they'll make some sort of statement that's just factually incorrect, I'm like, you've been playing for 40 years and you didn't learn anything. Like, I've been playing for 20. I'm still not the greatest guitar player, but I know more about this particular thing than you do.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
Exactly. I could ask the dentist or I could ask Jimi Hendrix. But yeah.
And Jimi Hendrix might not know.
Opinions aren't valid.
You know, he may not have any idea. He might just be doing it. There's a lot of that.
The dentist is going to know a lot more about the quad cortex than Hendrix.
That's right.
So everybody has their own preferences and stuff like that. And yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I guarantee you know more about blues history than I do. I know a little bit. That's all I guarantee you know.
That's all I know, actually.
That's not a bad thing to know.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. It's interesting though that now I'm trying to think through this. So you're in Beirut and this music still reaches you.
Yeah.
Like I think we're in a similar age bracket. You know, I'm in my late 30s. So
right, same.
That seems like an unusual thing even for an American who's listening to American blues to pick up. Like that didn't hit me until I was older. My appreciation for the blues.
Yeah,
but you got it as a kid.
It's very strange, man. In Lebanon, you have two roads. If you pick up the guitar, you're going two roads. The electric guitar, blues, death metal.
Yeah,
nothing in between. Nothing in between. There's a huge metal scene. Huge. I mean, we used to have a store that did tattoos and piercings, and the store was called Metallica. And that store, it's the same logo and everything. Like, holy mother of IP.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you wanted piercings, or if you want to get your tongue pierced or get a tattoo done, you go to Metallica.
That's hilarious. I love that.
That was the name of a store. But yeah, and blues is also equally, I would say, equally huge. Of course, you've got the like the older generation that would listen to Santana, all that stuff, 60s, 70s music, Beatles, Bee Gees, and everything in between. But if you're picking up the guitar today, electric guitar in Lebanon, I think still to this day it's going to be blues or it's going to be death metal. No in-betweens.
That's kind of interesting. Do you think is there a cultural reason for that, or is it just the scenes are that big?
I don't know. We're very influenced by the Lebanese culture is extremely French. It's very French. We were a colony of the French for a long time. Blah blah blah. A lot of their culture rubbed to us, but at the same time, around I would say 80s and 90s, there was a big 70s, 80s, I should say. There was a big American influence coming to the U.S. So I wonder if that's how it ended up there. But it's always, I think if you ask anybody in Lebanon, in the music world or associated to the music world, if they know who, I'm not going to say something extremely obvious like B.B. King, but if you would say something like Gary Moore, maybe something not as the king of the blues, for example, I bet you they would know who he is.
Okay. Yeah.
Or
the
like
average
Albert
American
Collins
probably
yeah.
not so much.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's weird how siloed things can get. You know what? This is gonna. Oh, maybe I'm gonna get canceled now. We'll find out.
Yes, your turn.
One thing that drives me insane on the internet is when there's some article or some post about an artist, and then all of a sudden all the owls come out, and by that I mean everybody in the comment going, "Who? I've never heard of him. Who?
Yeah.
Who?" I'm like, listen, guys, and it's mostly guys, if I'm being honest. I've seen both ways, but it's mostly guys.
Yeah.
Being ignorant about something doesn't make you smarter or cooler.
Yeah.
Like, because you don't know who this person is doesn't make you somehow better or wiser or hipper or whatever. Like, it sometimes makes you look stupid.
Right.
Like, this person has 10 billion Spotify streams and you don't know who they are. I'm not proud of that when I discover somebody like that. I'm not like, I don't know. I was like, who's Bad Bunny? I don't know who Bad Bunny is. Oh, wow. Lots of people know who Bad Bunny is. I'm just an old man who doesn't know who Bad Bunny is. But I wasn't proud of that.
You realize that maybe you're the problem.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm like, wait a minute. That's not something to be like, let me tell everyone that I don't know who this person is who has had a very successful career.
Yeah.
What? I don't know. I think that just drives me crazy. I don't think it tells the story that people think it's telling.
Right. Right.
Yeah. There's another one of those. We'll go complete sideways here. There's a story that circulates once in a while, and it's supposed to be a generational critique. It's some sort of I don't know what this is exactly, but the post will go something like, and back in my generation, there was instructions that came with your car to teach you how to adjust the valves. Now the instructions tell you don't drink the battery acid.
Yeah.
And I every time I see it, I reply to the poster. I'm like, that's because someone from your generation drank the battery acid.
Literally. Now we have to pay for it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, it's not telling you that this generation's dumber. It's saying that you guys screwed up somehow.
Yeah. They realized that people didn't need to know about the valves. They needed to know about not to drink the damn Tide Pods. Remember that? 2007,
Yes.
2008?
Oh,
that was around
boy.
the time I moved to the States. Like, what the... Oh, man. Sorry. Like, what the hell are we doing here?
Yeah. We're Tide Podding.
Yeah.
Come on. Eat the Tide Pods.
Yeah. Is your show FCC controlled?
Kind of.
Because
but
I've
not
now
really.
charged you $20,000.
Yeah, that's
which
right.
I will
I'm
not
gonna
pay.
I'm good. I'll just take that PRS. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
Just
not
ship-
the one my wife got me. I have another one. I'll give you that one.
Okay, whichever one you're not using.
Yeah.
No, it'll be okay. So I'm just thinking out loud here. Is there any kind of content that you have wanted to make that you maybe feel doesn't fit on the channel? Because like you said, it's kind of a comedy show with guitars. But have you actually thought about doing comedy? You're a pretty funny guy.
I feel like my audience could be very narrow, which is what it is now. I feel like my audience would be very narrow of people that would find me hilarious, and other people, which still happens to this day on this channel, that just will not Some people will look at you just not gonna like you forever. They're not gonna like you. You
Forever.
can win them over. You can't. That was an early YouTube mistake, because I was trying to win everyone over, and then I realized that that's not how it works, and you're gonna end up in a rut trying. So, a type of content that I wish I've tried several. Because I have a extensive background in luthiery and building guitars, making guitars, and fixing guitars, and all of that. So I tried to incorporate that at the beginning. Didn't really work. I tried it very, very recently, 6 weeks ago. Did not work. I tried to get a really, really, it's not original idea, but I tried to get a really cheap bass and modify everything on it, see how much better it actually is. That is the least performing video on my channel. So
Maybe it has to do with bass, because it's bass and you're known as a
could be.
guitarist.
I did it with guitars earlier, and like 2-3 years ago, didn't really work either. There's a lot of out and about content that I really love watching people do that hasn't really worked. Like, we went to Guitar Summit in September last time, Germany, and my really good friend and YouTuber Sasha and I decided to do it all together, and that's when YouTube had just started the whole collaborate thing.
Yeah.
Some videos did great, some videos didn't. Every comment on there was, you should do this every time. Like at NAMM, like you guys are very good together. You're very funny together. You're very good presenters. And then the rest of the videos didn't do well. So I don't know. I don't know if there's any type of. I'd like to do a lot of just playing content.
Right.
Those never end up doing well, but I still do them anyway because it's fun.
Because you like doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello there. I'd like to introduce you to your new best friend, the Chase Bliss Audio Lossy. Lossy is a collaboration between Chase Bliss and Good Hertz. And it's meant to give you some control over those weird digital artifacts that come with very compressed audio. You're hearing it right now. All the changes that are taking place are strictly coming from my playing dynamics. I'm just interacting with the pedal and letting it do its thing. In some true stereo goodness. If you'd like some more details about Lossy, I'd invite you to head over to chaseblissaudio.com. I think you're gonna like what you find.
The new LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't undo your last hire. The human postponer. They were the master of one phrase. I'll circle back on that. But 3 months later, you are the one doing all their work and wondering how big that circle is. But LinkedIn Hiring Pro can take the hiring load off your plate by automating the hiring busy work from the initial job post to scheduling interviews. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Yeah, it's so weird to try to figure it out. You know, it's people for years asked me to put this on YouTube, and I've got maybe, I don't know how many videos of the actual podcast up there. Not 500, I can tell you that. But maybe 60 or so. And I don't know. It's an hour of two heads floating and talking, and I know that there's a lot of shows like that do well, but consistently, I don't know. That's just not doesn't seem to be what people want. But for years, when it was not on YouTube at all, people were like, I wish I could watch this. I wish I could watch this. And in my brain, I'm like, I don't want to watch this. I want to listen to it. I want to do this while I'm doing something else. That's
right.
Exactly
like my most recent video. 6 years. Can we please have a studio tour? Can you show us how you film? Can you show us how you make YouTube videos? I put the video up, flop.
Right.
You've been asking me for so long. Here it is.
Here it is. Yeah. There it is. Go watch it, everybody.
Yeah, watch it. No one did.
Yeah. It's just funny because I think people, well, and it's not all their fault either. I honestly think sometimes people don't know what they want, and there's that. But the other side of the coin is the almighty evil algorithm. Yeah, decides what you're going to see and what you're not going to see, unless you physically go look for it.
Yeah,
that's part of the problem. Because even if you're subscribed and you got the bell on and all, people are so flooded, and I know I am. I'm flooded more than ever, and there's a hand. I've realized my actions tell me what I actually like. There's a couple shows that I do not miss. I listen to them every week because obviously I'm a big fan, and it wasn't intentional. It wasn't like I meant to go. I just found I was constantly enjoying their content. And so every time there was a new one, I'm listening to it. And that's changed and shifted over the years.
Yeah.
But I had to give up on this. I think a lot of people in a lot of podcast fans in particular want to listen to all of their favorite podcasts every week. And I just don't know if that's even realistic for most people now.
Yeah,
there's this many shows.
Yeah.
There's people can only consume so much content, and here we are making more of it.
Right? Yes, together. Can't wait. I gotta finish this. Gotta go watch the French game. And guess what? Filming an overdrive video.
That's right. What are you filming today?
I can't. When does this video come out?
It'll be a few weeks.
Weeks?
Probably like 2-3 weeks.
Okay, then I'm filming. There's a new spring reverb pedal that is able to overdrive your amp, but it's an actual spring reverb in a small pedal, very small pedal. It's incredible. Like even if you tap it and hit it, kind of like when you move an amp.
Yeah,
same
does
thing.
the thing.
And it has a tremolo in it. Man, I don't know how he did it. How he put it so much inside. I want to open it. You can't open it because the spring is attached to the back.
Oh,
it's an unopenable pedal.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's incredible. All analog.
I can't wait to see this.
He's one of the best, dude. He's one of the best.
When's the video dropping? I want to watch this.
The 30th.
Oh, okay.
So in 4 days.
I'll be in the woods. I'll watch it when I come back.
Yeah.
So I actually, we didn't talk about this. What part of the country are you in?
Florida.
You're still in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you landed in there and you didn't...
Same house. Stayed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, you didn't bounce around.
Yeah, since June. Now it's, June 27th. So tomorrow. Tomorrow would be my American anniversary.
Nice.
Yeah, 2007.
Welcome to America, buddy.
Thanks. It's great here.
What made you pick Florida?
But the only reason is because my uncle lived here.
Okay,
we've been coming here since we were babies to Disney and stuff like that. Because my uncle lives next to Disney, so that's really it.
Okay.
No other reason. Just because my uncle was here.
I was just thinking while we were talking, you came here, you wanted to do music, you're playing all these gigs. I'm surprised you didn't end up in Nashville or LA or New York. One of those places.
It's the question I get asked the most. Like, when are you moving to Nashville? When are you moving to Nashville? I'm like, why? Every session that I get booked to do is from Nashville. I'm just doing it here. I'm just sending them a file. Why do I have to be there?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I do think there is. I've talked to enough people that have moved to Nashville. It just depends on what you want to do, right? Like, there is something about being physically there and going and doing the networking thing, but it's kind of a different game from what I understand. It's not something that I do, obviously, but I kind of understand being there and being physically with people. And it's not necessarily about the recording. Sometimes it is, but it's almost more of the networking that happens there.
Kind of like, if you know him, Corey Congelio.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Mr. Nashville. If there's any blueprint someone should follow of what to do, how to do what to do, when everything you need to do when you move to Nashville, you got to follow that, whatever he did. Because he, like, everybody knows him, everybody loves him, everybody calls him for gigs, everybody calls him for sessions, everybody calls him for tours. He did the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did it. He's well known. He does seem like he could probably do whatever he wants, and right now he's picked YouTube.
Yeah,
so.
but like, for example, he used to do all the gear demos and stuff.
Yep.
And then overnight decided, I'm not doing any of that. Never again. And then started teaching.
Yep. It's worked out well for him. And he's been on a few times. I really enjoy talking to that guy. It's funny though, hanging out with people like him, and and then they're like, "Here, take a guitar," and I'm like, "No, I'm not playing them."
Yeah, sure. Nah. I don't know how. I have an infection in my hand. It's contagious.
I forgot how. What is this? Do you want to hear me go chug 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 chug? Because I can do that. That's about all I can do.
I have this condition. Just your strings will completely break, dude. Let's not.
You don't want them. You don't. I'm sick. Actually, I got to go home.
Remember COVID? I have it again.
Yeah, I've got it. I am COVID, actually. Yeah.
But yeah, man. No, but he's lovely. I played a gig with him in Nashville and one here in Florida. Like, not the whole play the gig, but went up on stage, played a couple of songs with him. He's just so good, man. He's so good. Watching him, listening to him, man, it's upsetting.
He makes you look easy too.
Yeah, that's you know what? I hate him. I hate Corey Kajuna. Let's never talk about him again.
Never, ever, ever,
Worst person ever.
Corey, come back on the show.
So effortless, man. He does a soul shows turning into Corey Kajuna. But he does a cover of Just the Two of Us. Mm-hmm. Man, if you're what part of the country are you in?
I'm in Portland, Oregon.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a dream for me to go there. But anyway, if you're ever in Nashville, you want to watch one of his shows, ask him to play that song.
I do go to Nashville a lot more than most Portlanders. So
because of String Joy.
Yep. I was just down there a few months ago, moving shop. That was a fun
I saw the video of the new shop. It looks great, man.
Thank you. Yeah,
it's great and clean.
It's a huge upgrade.
Yeah.
Like it was. Yeah. I'm much more apt to want people to come do tours of this place than the old place.
Before, yeah.
It's just we were just where we had the lease, and then we were slowly crammed in there like sardines. Like we could not. It was bursting at the seams. We had to get out of it. Like we were like, can we make it to the end of this lease? I hope so, because we can't fit any more stuff in here. And the new facility is so much better in every possible way. So if you're there, come on by. We'd love to have you.
I'd love to. Are we? Is it like, am I allowed to go in type thing?
You're allowed to go in.
Hell
it's not like it's not open to the public for insurance reasons.
Like tours and
yeah. But we hope to do that one day. We hope to be able to do that. Probably not at this facility though, but just because of the nature of the building that it's in. But we do hope one day we can take people on legit open tours.
It'd be nice. Like at the end, you get to make your own like pack, and then you get to take
or at least
home.
a string.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of that's the concept. We want to do that one day. And if we were anywhere but Nashville, I don't know that it would really work. But we're in Nashville,
exactly.
So hopefully one day we can pull that off. But yeah. But you can absolutely come by and
I'd love to
shoot some content and
whatever. I would love that.
Yeah, cool. Well, I'm just realizing we're getting close to the end. That went really fast. And I've got 2 classic questions that I end every episode with. But before I do that, I like to give the guests a chance to take the stage, shout out anybody you want to shout out, plug anything you want to plug, say hi to mom potentially, or anything you want to do. The floor is yours.
Yeah, I would love to. LSL and I have just released a signature. Hold on, this is reversed. Signature guitar back here. Buddy Blue Signature Sadakoi. It is now available everywhere. And you said this video comes out in 2 weeks, so now it's available at Guitar Center.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Yeah, man. Insane. Like, I still can't believe it, but insane. And it's going to be available at Guitars Are Better. And, all the dealers across. We're working on the whole Europe thing.
Sure. Yeah.
So when that is settled, it's going to be in Europe. So if you ever do get a chance to check out the Buddy Blue Signature Sadekoi from LSL Instruments, please do. Pretty please. They come with string joys.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's so cool. Man. And since we're talking about it, we just shipped our load-in order to Guitar Center here last week. So pretty soon, those will be readily available in Guitar Center as well. So
yeah, I ordered a pack from there. I think they already are there.
Online they are, but they haven't been in store until
sick. So they're going to be in the stores.
In the store.
Oh hell
yeah. They've been online for a while, but they will be physically in the store on the string wall, which is a whole different
ball game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent.
I'm excited though, because I'm gonna have to go to all the local guitar centers, and I'm guessing I'm gonna see your guitar, and I'm gonna play it. So.
And then you can ask the tech there to put the string joys on it if it doesn't. Perfect. Done.
Yeah, done. We'll do it. That is really awesome, man. Congratulations. That is huge.
Thank you.
I love that. That's so cool.
Thank you.
All right.
That's it.
That's it. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Final questions. Here we go. First one. What is your favorite Boss pedal?
DM 101.
Ooh,
the delay.
Little bit of a newer selection. That is a really great pedal.
It's the best.
Most people go with something from the compact line, or a vintage, and I get that. But honestly, you might have won. That is a really great pedal.
It is. It really is lovely.
That came out 2-3 years ago, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I've had it since, and I've bought another one.
Oh,
it's one of the rarest pedals that I think there've only been like 1 or 2 pedals in my life that I've bought it several times to have it on different boards. That's one of them.
Got it. Okay, that was going to be my next question. If it was a backup or a different rig. So got it. All right, final question. What is your favorite kind of pizza?
I think like a classic from Napoli, like a margherita, perhaps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just simple tomato sauce. You know, one of those 1,000-degree brick ovens. The pizza's ready in 2 minutes type thing.
Yeah.
That basil, tomato, mozzarella. That's it.
Is there any special Florida places that need shouted out that do it well?
There used to be one, and of course it's called Anthony's Pizza.
What?
Every city has an anyway. But there used to be one called Anthony's, I think coal-fired, but they were the closest to that Neapolitan pizza. They were the closest to it. They used to have an eggplant one as well. Remarkable.
Man, that sounds great. Mm-hmm. I'm going to add a little additional question to this because I'm curious. Because Lebanese food is something that we have a few here in Portland, and I'm like, ooh, this is interesting. I didn't know. Is there any what would you say if people are going to a Lebanese restaurant for the first time? What's the first thing they need to try?
Okay. I'm looking at the time. It says 54 minutes. I swear to you, I'm going to condense this.
You don't have to condense it that way. Go do whatever.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Is it a Lebanese restaurant or is it a Lebanese style restaurant? Meaning, is it, if you walk in, is it you order off a menu, or is it this is what you get and there's a whole meza type of thing?
I've seen both, but typically it's a menu. So that would probably be the style.
You'd want there's Lebanese food, the one that my mom makes at home.
Yep.
And there's Lebanese food at a Lebanese restaurant that we in Lebanon go to.
Oh, that's probably more what I'm thinking, or more what I've experienced.
Everything. Because they're all very tiny plates.
Yes, they are.
So you ask for it'll say something like meza, M-E-Z-A, meza. Mm-hmm. It'll either say full meza or half meza, whatever. Get the full meza. You get a sampling of pretty much everything. You know, your hummus, your baba ganoush, your blah, 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 your whatever, small plates. And then you order a plate of grilled, they call it like a mixed grill or something.
Mm-hmm.
You get that. And it's usually chicken, cubed chicken with our certain marinade.
Yeah.
Cubed beef and kafta, which is like a kebab type thing.
Yeah.
That's how you end it. Then you end it with fruits or whatever sweets you'd like. But definitely the meza.
Okay. And then what does your mom make at home?
It's completely different. None of the stuff you get at a restaurant.
Okay.
Very weird concept.
Okay.
It's just like spoken Arabic versus written Arabic. Almost two different languages.
Wow. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's crazy. But so at the house, she would make, the stews, the Lebanese stews and stuff like that, which you would never find at a restaurant. It'd be very unusual for you to find mom's cooking at a restaurant in Lebanon.
Yeah.
That's just not what it is. The Lebanese restaurant serves one thing. It's that combination of things that I told you. The meza, the mixed grill, and sweets. Done.
Yes.
The only choice you have is what drink would you like?
I don't know this for a fact. I'm just speaking to the general culture in Portland. If there was a city in the U.S., I wouldn't be surprised if somebody did open a mom's cooking style Lebanese restaurant. It would probably be in Portland.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And if it's vegan, RJ would go there. RJ
That's right.
Would end up there.
Yeah, I went to lunch with him and a bunch of other guitar people here a few weeks ago.
He's the reason I have a YouTube channel.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I watched his videos religiously, and then I said, I want to do that here.
Wow. So RJ did, I think, the first demo of the first Tone Mob collab pedal that I did with Solid Gold Effects almost a decade ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's wild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. RJ influencing
that was
everybody
around the time
here.
I started watching, actually, the Solid Gold Effects era.
Yeah.
Then they came up with what is it called? Spanish Castle? That dual fuzz thing?
Yep.
That's around the time, it must have been 10 years ago.
Yep. That sounds about right. Yeah, we did the Tone Mob Model 1 fuzz, and that was like the first collab pedal. I used to do a lot of those. Maybe I'll do some more, but I did a bunch of collab pedals back in the day, and that was the first one. We did like 3 different versions of it. And RJ, I think he did a demo for all of them that were sonically different. There was a couple that would just finish differences.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's the OG.
Yeah, that's cool. I did not know that. We should have probably touched on that sooner, but we spent too much time talking about Corey.
I know. Well, I hate that guy.
Well, dude, we will slide over to Patreon and see what kind of shenanigans we can get into. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, of course. You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. For Buddy, this is Blake. And as always, folks, good luck and good tones. Alrighty, folks. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed recording it. As always, if you like this one or any other episode, please share this show with a friend. That is what keeps this thing going. You guys, you are the engine of this crazy experiment that is still keeping the lights on around here for over a decade. I appreciate you all so much. Please share this with a friend. Tell anybody you think might enjoy it about it. That goes a long way. And if you need more content, or if you want access to the ad-free feed, hit up patreon.com/tonemob and you can get access to all of that for just $5 a month. That's right. Extra content and ad-free episodes. It's all there, and it really, truly goes a long ways to help keep this thing on the interwebs and publishing every single week. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. I will talk to you on the internet very soon. Bye-bye. One last thing before we totally sign off here. I just want to remind you that if you do any shopping at Stringjoy, that's Stringjoy guitar strings made in Nashville, that will help me out as well. As I've said for years, I'm heavily involved in that company, and I really do think they're making the best products on the market. So if you would like to try custom strings, go to tonemob.com/stringjoy and check them out today. I seriously love what the team down there is doing. I help them out with all kinds of things, and by you supporting them, you are also supporting me as well. And hey, you need some strings, so why not get some custom strings just for your guitar and playing style? Again, the link for that is tonemob.com/stringjoy, and that will take you right to their website, and you can do all your shopping through there, and that will help everyone involved out. So thank you very much. Talk to you next time. We are brought to you by the wonderful folks at Gun Street Wiring Shop. Yes, Gun Street Wiring Shop. I've talked about them before. I used to say based out of Bend, Oregon, but guess what? Sean moved to my neck of the woods. Sean's in Portland. Sean is awesome and has helped me with a bunch of stuff lately. And if you have wiring needs for your guitar, he can help you too. If you want to get weird with it, he can get weird. If you just need to spruce things up a little bit, there's your guy. He takes all the guesswork out of doing your guitar wiring, and he makes it simple, and his customer service is top-notch, and I can't say enough good things about Gunstreet as a company. I really respect Sean and what he's all about, and the product is top-notch. I've got 3 different guitars that now have Gunstreet harnesses in them, and I could not be happier. So go to gunstreetwiringshop.com and check them out.
In the U.S., there's a break-in every 26 seconds. But when intruders step near, Simply Safe Home Security steps up.
Stop. This is Simply Safe. Police are on the way.
Using AI alerts, U.S.-based live agents help deter break-ins. Simply Safe, no long-term contracts. Save 50% on your new system with professional monitoring at simplysafe.com/Spotify or with promo code Spotify.
Outdoor deterrence requires a Simply Safe Active Guard outdoor protection plan starting at $49.99 a month. Visit simplysafe.com/licenses for alarm license information. Tennessee 2012.